Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. And with the Army-Navy wrestling star on the horizon, we've got the captain, Kaemen Smith, joining us. Kaemen, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How much pride do you take in being the senior captain of this group?
It means everything to me. Um I guess when I came here, I didn't really ever see myself in that role until maybe last year, and then it started to become a reality, and now it's my whole life. I just want to see our team succeed, and it's been a real blessing for sure.
You know, your state is such a hotbed for wrestling. You come out of Erie, Pennsylvania. How did you distinguish yourself to excel not just at the high school level, but now here at Navy?
Um, I think I've just always had this like internal drive to be good. I've loved the sport since I was 4 years old. There's something different about it, like how it's the individual aspect that turns into a team aspect, if you know what I mean. And um, yeah, I just made it a goal of mine to get to the highest level that I could, and I think that's how I did it.
2 years ago, came in against Army. You did come through for your team, and you picked up that win over a ranked opponent. Albeit it did come in a defeat, but to come through in such a hotly contested star duel, what did that show you about your capabilities as a wrestler?
Um, I think I've always known that I'm like a competition guy. I always kind of rise to the occasion more so than I do in the practice room. But I mean, there's always more to give. Obviously, I didn't get it done all the way, and I hope to get that one back for sure.
You and Trey McDaniel have had quite the battles over the years. What does he do as a wrestler that makes him so effective and makes your guys' particular sparring sessions so combative?
Uh, and he's just a solid guy, good in all the positions, but you know, you gotta I gotta prepare differently. I gotta do something differently, and that's how it goes with this sport.
It starts when it helps when you got pretty good people at the top, starting with Coach Kerry Colat. What's the
Yeah.
biggest piece of advice that you've taken from him that's made you the wrestler you are today?
Um, I mean, I think the way he tells us to believe in ourselves. He's always saying you got to think you're the national champ before you're the national champ, or else it's not going to happen. So I think recently, in the last few months, I've just been talking to myself and telling myself that I'm the guy, and I think that's something he's instilled in me and the rest of the guys very well.
Given you guys are trying to pick up your second star in your 4 years here at Navy, how are you getting the rest of your team to believe that they're the guy when called upon to come through with this star at your place next Friday?
I think a big thing for us is, it is the Army duel, but at the same time, it's just another duel leading into the bigger goal, the bigger picture, which is conference and nationals. So, kind of getting rid of that stressor and just going out there and doing what we know how to do. We've been practicing really well, competing really well. So I think, you know, the hay's in the barn. Let's just go out there and put the work on.
You're exactly right to prepare like it's any other duel, but I've heard that once that night actually comes, it's pretty different. What is it like when alumni is packed and everybody in this case is screaming your name and cheering you on?
Yeah, I mean, I I think all the wrestlers, no matter what level, dream of having a packed arena and going out there and winning it for your team. So, I mean, getting the opportunity to do that and just seeing how many people care about the rivalry and care about the duel, I think it means a lot, especially when you do win.
Cam, what's it mean to you to have Smith over your right chest and U.S. Navy there displayed as you talk to me right now?
Um, I it means a lot. My parents and grandparents and everyone tell me they're proud of me, every day, and that helps me a lot get through the tough times here. And I never really saw myself being in the military, and I'm just extremely grateful and like blessed to be given this opportunity and because of wrestling. And I'm very happy with where I am today and where I'm going to be going, which is in the Navy.
As your time winds down here at Navy, if you could go back in time and give one piece of advice to Kaemen Smith as a plebe, what would it be and why?
Um, you know, it gets better. Plebe Bureau is rough. I think anyone can agree with that. And I had people telling me that though, so I just didn't want to listen. But it does get better, and I've had an amazing time since then. Yeah, I'm just grateful.
If it gets better for the current plebes on your team, then they're going to be some All-American seniors. How about what you've seen from this freshman class? Spencer getting the clinching win most recently over Bucknell. What have you loved from that group?
It's been a really different year. It's something I really haven't seen in my time here, having so many guys um, just like pushing the limits for how successful we can be. I think we have a really deep squad, and with Spencer and Caden, I mean, they're going to be great by the time they're in my position. I can't wait to follow them.
A couple more for you. First came in. What makes Navy wrestling unique and different from any program you've ever been a part of or you've experienced?
Well, I can't say for any different colleges, but I guess what's different from high school and stuff like that is, I mean, this is kind of just like our lives. It feels like our job to be great and to put all we have into this sport. And I think what makes Navy different from other programs is that we all kind of have that want to be the best mentality. We're all extremely hard workers, and I mean, it's very motivating to be next to these guys every day.
Navy comes away with the star and a dual meet victory over Army if your guys do what?
Just do what we know how to do, be brilliant in the basics. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got to do is uh, be offensive when we have to, and turn our defense into offense, and just keep scoring points.
Fantastic. Last thing I have for you. What does a fitting end look like to Kaemen Smith's career here at Navy?
Uh, All American, NCAA All American, national champ. I mean, that's always the goal for me. It seems impossible until you do it. So, uh, I mean, I'm gonna be disappointed if that doesn't happen. So that's the goal for me.
Fantastic. Well, Kaemen, keep at it. Go get him against Army. We'll be rooting for you. And thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.